League leaders, Leeds Rhinos, got the Easter weekend off to a flying start as they hosted high-flying Wakefield in a pulsating West Yorkshire derby at Emerald, Headingley. The Rhinos entered the game on an impressive winning run that had seen them soar to the top of the table and enter the last 8 of the Challenge Cup. Meanwhile, Wakefield have been kicking around the top 5, and a win against the league leaders would have been a huge statement and to carry them forward to the rest of the season. Many people were expecting the Rhinos to win, but that the game should be a close and frenetic affair given the amount of try-scoring talent both teams have in the likes of Tom Briscoe, Tom Johnston, Ash Handley and Ben Jones-Bishop. And it would prove to be a perfect way to begin the Easter celebrations this weekend. After a close and tight affair, Harry Newman opened the scoring with a brilliant try. From a scrum, he jinked past the defender before sprinting 80 metres downfield to score underneath the posts. He's caught the eye this season, and many people are tipping him to be this year's Young Player of the Year. Rhys Martin added the easy conversion, making it 6-0, and from the restart, the Rhinos doubled their score. After good work from forwards such as Ava, Mikołaj Olecki and Matt Pryor, the Rhinos would rip Wakefield apart by spreading the ball out wide. The Rhinos have impressed many this year through their pack, with many people questioning whether or not it was big enough at the start of the season, but it seems clear that it is big enough and dynamic enough to cause teams problems. This from Mikołaj Olecki proves it as he exploited the space before the Rhinos would tear Wakefield apart once again. On the next play, Rhys Martin's inside ball allowing Luke Gale to scythe through, and it looked like he was going to score before being brought down by a last-ditch tackle from Walker. But then on the last, his halfback partner Rob Louis floated the kick out wide for Conrad Hurrell to field and touch down for the Rhinos' second try and a back-to-back score. Rhys Martin added the touchline conversion with ease, making it 12-0 at half-time. Wakefield will get off to a brilliant start in the second half, providing life in an otherwise dead contest, with Rhys hitting a perfect line before jinking his way to the try line. Miller converted, making it 12-6, but the Rhinos soon hit back when Harry Newman scored. He was the man who put them into position as well after a bursting run through a gap. Tackle later, Joe Greenwood was brought down just shy of the Wakefield line before Harry Newman finished it all off after a brilliant pass from Brad Dwyer put the young centre into space for an acrobatic finish. The try was handed to the video referee, but the replay showed that there was no question about the grounding and the youngster Harry Newman had got his second, giving Leeds a 10-point lead. It was unable to be extended to 12 points with Rhys Martin just missing the conversion. Just like in the first half, the Rhinos scored back-to-back tries straight from the kickoff. This time it was a much more impressive try as well. After runs from Adam Cuthbertson and Ava Semimanafengai set Leeds on a good platform, Brad Dwyer would exploit a tiring and loose Wakefield defence. He would jink through the Wakefield line before looking for support when it looked like Tom Johnston was going to hound him down, and Cameron Smith was the man waiting to receive the ball and touch down just beside the posts, giving Leeds a 20 points to 6 advantage, which was soon turned to 22-6 by Rhys Martin's conversion. Wakefield weren't going to die wondering, however, and after a high bomb by Wood wasn't fielded on the full by Handley, he knocked on behind his own line, allowing Wood to touch down. Miller converted, making it 22-12, before Joe Westerman's bursting and driving run saw him touch down underneath the sticks, making a real game of it when Miller once again converted, shortening their deficit to 4 points. But a brilliant Tom Briscoe try would change all that. After great handling from the Rhinos, Tom Briscoe dived in at the corner. Once again, the try was handed up to video referee, but replay showed that he too had got a perfect finish down in the corner before going into touch. That score made it 26 points to 18. Once again, Rhys Martin was unable to convert from the touchline, putting the conversion just in front of the posts. However, now the Rhinos had an 8-point lead, and they were not going to let it go and scored another fantastic try, once again owing lots to the brilliance of Harry Newman. He broke through and looked like he was heading for his hat-trick, but for a last-ditch tackle from former Rhino Ben Jones-Bishop. However, the Rhinos had the Wakefield on the ropes, and a short ball from Richie Myler put Luke Gale through a gap. Once again, Martin missed the conversion, hitting the posts, but it didn't matter when Gale notched a drop goal that opened up a 13-point lead. Leeds had won the game when Cameron Smith burst through before jinking past Walker, and then once again it looked like he was going to be hauled down by speedy Wakefield cover, but he found support in Richie Myler, who then darted over the line. Gale added the conversion, wrapping up an impressive 37-18 win for the Rhinos, who now sit pretty well and truly